Porsche purists, close your ears. Right next to us, we have our 1978 Porsche 914 powered by an EJ25 JDM motor, made it to a 5-speed transmission. Today we're gonna give you guys a comprehensive walk around and test drive to let you decide if you wanna put this Nardo gray beast in your garage. Let's do it. Let's talk about the overall condition. I would rate this one easily a 7.5 out of 10. Overall, very nice, but it does have minor imperfections on some of the trim and black that they painted around the windscreen and the rear section. Also, your door handles have been painted in a gloss black, minor imperfections on the passenger side. Looking down the driver's side, you have the widened fender flares, you have the Fuchs style wheels, and you have really good tires on there. So these tires have about 95% tread left on them. I love the design of this car because you do have a removable roof and you also have the engine in the rear. So you could pop this and see that beautiful EJ25. So I didn't give you guys a backstory on this car. We purchased this from a large auction house and it's been in the service center for almost 6 months trying to diagnose some oil issues. So there were leaks from the oil system. Also, we had to replace the shift mechanism and go through a host of components to get it to where it is today. When we do the test drive, we're going to showcase anything that you need to know as a purchaser so you have an honest purchase. All right, let's test out the headlights. Headlights operate. This side sometimes will be a little bit finicky. You have to do it twice. Also, we have a bulb that will be included with the sale and we're going to install it before it ships out. Closing it, closes nicely. You're going to notice that the paint is even throughout. You do have the front air dam here. So they've built in a really cool cooling system. The engine does not get hot. And when I pop this, you're gonna see how nice it is. All the plastics look good. Your indicators are in very nice condition. Underneath here is a work of art. So you pop it and you're gonna see all the cooling in this giant shroud that they made to hold in the radiator. So it allows air to get forced in and it goes underneath the car. Your fuel system's very nice and we're gonna have detailed photos of this whole entire thing in our gallery. Here's the engine controls. This is your manual control in case it gets stuck. Looking at the rear end, it's in very nice condition. The actual taillight itself shows very well. The center section is bulged out a little bit. To open up the trunk, you're gonna do that, and then I lift up on this corner, and it's pretty neat. So they ran the intake manifold for the EJ25 out here. You have your ECM right here with a dongle, so you could plug it into your OBD2. Cold air intake, but it's actually a trunk air intake. All of the metal throughout looks really nice. I'm gonna pop this so you can see portions of the motor, and then we'll jump inside. Opening this, you wanna be careful. So I always put my hand here and pull the release. You're gonna see the EJ25, so this is a JDM version. It has the aluminum intake manifold. They updated a lot of the lines. You're gonna see the brand new shifter linkage that's in there. And this car does take some getting used to when you're driving it because the shifting, or the pattern is very close with how it's set up. You could probably adjust it even further, but how it is, 5 minutes in the car, you get used to it. Taking a look at the interior, the first thing I see is a dash. So the dash shows well up here, just a little bit of bubbling and then a small crack. It does have a faux carbon fiber vinyl wrap on the whole entire dash, including the center section. You do have the vinyl seats with the carbon fiber pattern on the center sections and red on the outside. You do have a small storage compartment for your registration and your 5-speed transmission. Updated speakers, updated radio. Inside the glove box, nothing. And then your dome light, or your light, operates. You do have the top, so you can go like this when you're driving, and the door pulls work as they should. What do you say we take it for a spin? Let's open up that door. We're gonna jump on Marina Mile with the 914. So we put a lot of money in this one. What we're gonna do right now is showcase everything that does and does not work. Wipers operate, this arm is not tight. We tried to tighten it, it will not do anything. So if you turn it on, it's gonna basically just function with one. Second. Up. Third. And then here's the issue. So the fourth gear synchro is worn. So when you try to go into fourth, it doesn't let you, so you have to go into fifth. Originally it was just, you'd have to hold it in place, but now it's to the point where the synchro has a major issue. Lights operate. no horn. And once again, the radio does work. It just, I have it in the speaker settings right now, and I don't want to fidget with that. Into a second. And let's roll it out. It's peppy. Braking is even. Temperature's at 180 degrees right now. Fan is on. Here we go. Once again, it does have minor issues that we are disclosing so you know what you're getting. We're not hiding anything. The reason that we have such a good reputation selling online is because we tell you exactly how it is. This is a great car. It needs the transmission to be serviced, and I would also check out the ECM because there is no temperature sensor for the fuel. So if you get to an over temp situation or over 190 degrees, it will go into limp mode. First, second, third. And then remember, fourth gear is obsolete, so you can stay in third gear and go to fifth. Big bump, no issues at all. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoy the honest reviews of these cars so you can make a good purchasing decision. On to the next car.